Shalom, everyone. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. It's like mid-afternoon right now on March the 20th, 2025, Kansas City, Missouri, Central Standard Time. And I am sitting in a hotel room, and to the person who blessed me to be able to have a bed for tonight and tomorrow, thank you very much. It came through last night, but I was unable to get a room, so I had to weather the storm in my car. I have literally just been laying on a bed. I spent maybe about 2.5 hours trying to get some laundry done. And I had to do it in the sink just for, financial purposes. If you're new, I'm being oppressed in a really bad way. I don't know how you found this platform, but my whole process has been documented, and I'm dealing with people that are being extremely demonic towards me as a human being in the earth realm. It's something that I never in my entire existence would ever have expected to find inside of a person or people to do what I'm experiencing. And it's very demonic. It's very much gross behavior going on in our earth. But anyway, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I've been dealing with this for a while. I have an open shut case or recorded evidence of things, and I'm just dealing with dirty officials involved, and that's why it makes it challenging for a regular just person to have to deal with this. But I survived by the grace of God, and I will not stop pushing forward. I will not play little stupid mind games with people. I'm dealing with a lot of crazy people in the earth, and that's fact. It's absolute fact. But anyway, I thought I'd just finally turn the camera on and do a little reading here and see what's going on. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all that kind of stuff. I was telling you all that for almost 2 weeks I've had to set up in my vehicle, and my seat does not go back. There's been a couple times I've tried to turn myself in my seat and prop my feet up on the ceiling of my vehicle that don't start, by the way, thanks to a dirty mechanic that did it on purpose, and to drain the fluid that has just been building up on my ankles. And I have, after I got all this laundry done, I had like 20 pieces of laundry for the last 2 weeks that I've been rummaging through my vehicle to figure out what to wear every day. And I was grateful today that I was able to get it washed. Even if I had to wash it in the sink, I was just praising God today. But my feet literally looked like elephant's feet, because the fluid that's just had nowhere to go. Even though I would walk a couple of blocks, have to go to the bathroom and stuff, to try to drain my feet and stuff and get my lymphatic system to flush some stuff out, I just couldn't stay on top of it. But today, after I got done with, I got stuff hung up all over the place just drying, I've laid completely flat down on the bed, and I've been watching Judge Judy. And but I noticed my feet were they were finally coming alive again, and so my little toes begin to be smaller than they were, and so I'm feeling a lot better. And so I've been able to drink a lot and get some stuff flushed out and stuff like that. So y'all pray for me. I would appreciate it very much. And if you are able to continue to help keep some shelter or a bed, I'm at the mercy of people. I'm at the mercy of people. And so if you are wondering about a job and stuff, I had a job that I worked very hard at, and somebody deliberately shut me down. And then I tried to get 2 other jobs that I took, and they were deliberately shut down. It's been deliberately done to me. It's very demonic what I'm dealing with. I'm at the mercy of you helping me. And I'm just shocked at how people are just gawking on this platform. And it should just irate people. It just should irate people, because it could be you. I was just minding my own business, man. Anyway, let's get started. Most High God, so I'm not churchy or religious or anything like that, but I do walk by the word of the living God, and I fear the Creator, and I've seen His hand just be so strong on my platforms. And so Anyway, I give all praise and glory and honor to the Most High. So it says that in the fear of Jehovah, there is strong confidence, and his children shall have a place of refuge. And I have had a place of refuge, even if it's been in my vehicle that don't start. Had somewhere to at least have some type of shielding around me. And so anyway, that wants to jump out. And then it says that the righteous man wisely considers the house of the wicked, and Elohim overthrows the wicked for their wickedness. And so, good. At the bottom of the deck, it says, how often is the candle of the wicked put out? And how often does their destruction come upon them? Elohim distributes sorrow in his anger, and they are as stubble before the wind, and as chaff that the storm just carries away. And it says Elohim lays up his iniquity for his children, and he rewards him, and he shall know it, and his eyes shall see his destruction, and he shall drink of the wrath of the Almighty. That's scary business, man. But we have a promise that if we fear God, we have strong confidence no matter what we go through, because many are the afflictions of the righteous, but God delivers us out of them all. You got the candle going for God, then he is our refuge. His name is a strong tower, and we run into it and we are safe. We wisely consider these wicked people, and we know their end. All right, those are the three scriptures that wanted to come out. Let's get into a reading. Most High, what do you want to bring out here, please? You have somebody stuck here. There's also a wish fulfillment, or somebody seeing something from a different perspective here. Stormy waters with that hangman, the 3 of cups. Somebody could, so we had the bar come out yesterday, and so if there is something to do with something social and drinking, then something's very watery then out here attached to something going on. Something social is here. This is your lymphatic system. This is about, and it does go to your feet with the 12th house. Just saying, I'm just talking about that. But anyway, this is stormy waters. All this stuff is watery stuff. 12th house goes back to things that can't, it's like fresh water and salt water, and something can't mix here. And something's happened out here, or is happening, or will be happening, attached to something that is not mixing, or somebody mixed a drink here. This can go back to poisons or something. Let's see what this is, because that's way too much emotion. Something stormy here. We had heavy storms that were going to come through. And for some of us, we had that coming through. Maybe you're dealing with something's already happened through a heavy storm, even if it's just energetically that's here. The letter L is out here, and the pictograph is also a letter J. So the J and the L is out here, whether that's positive or negative for any given person. Show me more information, please. Why is the hangman here? We have the Hierophant in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Bad ordeal out here. She has really come out on the platform really heavy the last couple of days. And in the reverse of her energy, somebody has no morals and ethics. And when she came out the other day, she was crossing, and there was wording that came out that said a great big warning was there on somebody. And if this is a married person, because she can represent anybody. She doesn't have to be an earth sign. She could be. It's showing to something physical, though, is out here. And somebody's greedy, stubborn, jealous, and has no morals, no ethics at all. This is secret society. She's in witchcraft at that point, being in the stubborn mode. God will put you in that energy. Stubbornness is as a sin of witchcraft to God. And so somebody has no morals and no freaking ethics out here. If somebody has been continually just trying to get something going here on something, they're not able to get it going because they don't have no morals or ethics. Who this person is. There's something, this goes back to bank systems. So I believe I have, or somebody has something, then they know what they believe somebody has is the mottos of these two houses out here, and something very physical that somebody has. And somebody's greedy won't let go of whatever that is, and somebody's stupid and crazy and in error on collective energy with that. And the person's an idiot in the reverse of the energy, whoever the idiot is, and I'll be the first person to call it an idiot. They do bad business deals out here. They're greedy for their own gain out here. That's a root of evil. That's a root of evil out here. There's a judgment. The letter R is out here. There's something about somebody being in fear, or somebody is going to be in fear. Somebody's candles out here. The Most High said that there's sorrow coming to this person. If this person has children, then God says he's laying up some iniquity unto the children, and that he said that they will drink. There's a tavern here. God's going to mix them a drink of damnation straight from his hand on something, because somebody wants to sit here all crazy. This is a crazy card in the negative. And be stubborn without any morals or ethics. And this has to do with spiritual matters. Somebody's candles out here. And again, the other day when she kept coming out, God said there was a warning. And it says that if you're righteous, that you'll consider the house of a wicked person, because Elohim will overthrow this wicked person's situation. This person's crazy. Whatever they got coming, God says, and something's going to be public about this person. Whoever that is, or whoever you are, I guess, get off my channel. If you're some type of idiot, get off my channel. You got a damnation come from God. If that is, something's out here with that. There's a judgment coming. The word fear is here, and there's a scripture coming through about God saying that the fool hath said in his heart there is no God, and they do abominable works, and as they just eat up God's people like there ain't no, like they're eating bread. But he said there's going to be great fear, because God is in the generation of the righteous. He's in the generation of upright people doing right things by what God says is righteous through his commandments. Somebody out here don't have them. What's in the hidden space on this person? The R, the H, the L, and the J. Person, place, or a thing, first, middle, or last name. Something public is out here. And somebody going to take a drink of damnation from God. This is a judgment from God. If somebody is married out here and they hooking up around bar scenes and stuff like that, because this is a marriage card and she represents a married woman, then something going to be known about this person in the bar, I guess, because the word bar came out yesterday. Whoever the person is. But what's hidden here that you want to bring out, please, around this Queen of Pentacles energy? Why is this here? What's in the hidden space? The clouds, distortion, confusion. That's a Hangman card. Something's confusing, or this person's done something confusing. Obviously, they are confusing. They don't have the light on the inside of them. They've got mental problems. That's a confusion card. The bear in the reverse. That's a business in the reverse. This is somebody. So this business is crazy then. Bad business deals with her in the reverse of her energy. This is an overbearing energy in the reverse. It's a jealous nonsense going on out here. Her energy in the reverse is jealous. Okay, well, you got somebody who's crazy and cruel. And then in the reverse of the child cards, this person could have had a kid with somebody, got pregnant with somebody, lost the kid out here. Or this is somebody you went to school with. This is a student's card. This is also a card of somebody stumbling up on some stuff. And so somebody stumbled up on some stuff, and somebody knew something out here that's taken place, and they wanted to distort the stuff that's going on because of what they've done out here, because something being circulated. Then something like that is here. There is somebody out here that is altering things. This is an altering card. And this is like, if they're throwing things up in the clouds and electronics and stuff are involved, that's what this is. And so they're distorting things. Obviously, they're a distorted piece of stupid to do that. But in the reverse, this is also a card of somebody whose brain's stuck in a mental state as well, which is the Hangman's and the clouds. Somebody's got mental problems out here really bad. And they'd be dangerous at that point, especially if there's some type of jealousy situation out here going on. Then you've got somebody with that bear that is nuts. They're wicked. And somebody needs to wisely consider, or they should have wisely considered somebody's house out here, because somebody's candle's out. And God, again, if you do or if you did get mixed up with this person, the hand of the Almighty's fixing to mix a drink of wrath on something out here that's going on. So anyway, there's timing to something, always with God. Always with God. But you could be dealing with somebody from the London, Britain area. You don't have to. Somebody's name could be Ben. There could be Russia connections with the bear out here. That's also a parent's card and a business card. But this is altering things, and government is here in the hidden space. If this person works for the government and they in a bad space doing something illegal, then out here. If they're sitting in a position and because they're caught up in some crap out here, then there's abused power somewhere out here on something going on. This is about a protection, but this person would never be fully protected, because when time's up with God, that's it, on some crazy out here, on something that's going on. Let's see some words. This person will be in great fear when God gets up inside their face. Show me some words, Most High. I can't wait to have a full night's rest in that bed, man. Felt so good to lay down. Show me some words out here, Most High. There's somebody out here that's not going to deny the truth anymore. And so somebody's been hiding secrets. Better brace yourself, because it's coming with a, oh my God, and it's coming with this hand of God given the wrath of a matter. So is somebody else going to break free from something, knowing that, look, there's something wicked going on with this wicked person. Somebody's going to come clean. Then may God be with you. And whoever's going to get some type of a wrathful thing from God, their time's up in a situation. May God be with you. Something, there's a judgment with this. Somebody ain't happy about whatever this is, but anyway, God's got it under control with whatever this is, because he's telling you the end of somebody's destruction out here that has no candle on the inside of them at all. They don't keep the commandments of God. That Hierophant's in the reverse. This could be the preacher's wife, for all I know. It comes out all the freaking time. We're dealing with wolves. Dealing with a lot of wolves on the platform. Something connected down a dirt road. An older person keeps coming out on the platform as well. And to press somebody or to bow somebody over or to make them do something. It jumped over here on the bear, and obviously it's in the reverse. So this is a very wicked individual here that has a meaning of being overbearing. That's an individual that's fixing to find that God is going to overbear them. All right, well, anyway, it jumped over here on that bear, and then the nuclear bomb. I kept hearing last night, those of you who did not see that video, kept hearing rocket ships, rocket ships, rocket ships. My hand literally found the card that said rocket ships, and you can't make that stuff up. And God speaks, he speaks. And this person's just in general explosive because they're wicked. Somebody's wicked out here in the energy that I'm picking up. Look, what's at the bottom of the deck? Split personalities. They crazy. Somebody got mental problems out here. We don't deal with crazy. We have a sound mind. God gives us power, love, and a sound mind. He promises us that if we keep our mind upon him, that he protects us, and we get to stomp on the adder and the lion and the dragon and these crazies. I don't know. Somebody else went the wrong way out here on some stuff. We don't play mind games, and there's a lot of people that want to play mind games with you. You just walk away from them. Dumb. You have the letter Z and the letter G and somebody's X. This is the letter G here, and or it is somebody's X is the pictograph. So. Interesting that the Hierophant jumped out here. It's in the reverse. In the Hebraic language, this would be the pictograph of the letter H. which is here. 2 H's represent somebody's throat and their breath. It is the letter Z here, but in the pictograph of the Hebrew language, like I said, it's the letter H. So either one of those two, somebody could be hazing somebody or did haze somebody, and somebody could have lost their life out of something as well with the matter. This is also about a shield and a protection. That is what this is about as well. There is no protection outside of God. So if you're protected of God, you've got your mind, you understand that you're wisely considering some type of cuckoo out here, and they're fixing to get some type of a destruction. If it is coming from those rocket ships or nuclear stuff, then I guess so, folks, because God said so last night. And this is also about a resisting, and somebody doesn't need to resist. Somebody saying, I'm not going to deny the truth anymore. So somebody knows some stuff out here. And it's all working in order in what God's going to do out here with the judgment on something in a really big way, and people will be in fear because they don't give a rip about God, but God's going to protect you in a matter. So anyway, you turn that around, it looks like a broom or a mop or somebody's fingers or arm or a bird's leg or something like that. Could be a connection to something as well. This is a gift being reciprocated. This is also a possible betrayal in love, and somebody is married out here for the most part with that Hierophant in the reverse. That's a marriage card. She's one of the cards that comes out of the deck, marriage material, and a wife card. Any of the queens can be, but specifically the Queen of Pentacles has that meaning of her card. She's crazy. She's a cheater. If she got pregnant, she did. I don't know. So she's crazy. Somebody's crazy out here and lost her mind on something. Okay, if she took a bribe or somebody did a bribe or she does bribes, then that's also something that God says makes you blinded and makes you kook, makes you perverted in your way. And somebody is a pervert out here in something that they've done, or your exes or something stupid's out here with this. It's a bad reaping sowing rune in the negative. It's a positive and or a negative, but if you're positive and you're not denying the truth and you're going to let something come out and you're considering this wicked individual or individuals that are involved in something, somebody's been trying to press you and bend you and make you do something, and you're going to just come clean about something, you're going to be protected, and they're going to drink the wrath of God out here on something that's going on. So the G and the X, there is something going on with electronics. That's my electronic rune. And normally when we get the word electronics, that card will more than likely show up in a reading. And again, throwing things up in the clouds and distorting things. You got government out here. Somebody's out of order with that thing. So it is. The J, the L, and the H also, like I said, came out in the letter K, and the letter R is also in this reading. All right, folks, let me take about 4 over here, and then we'll call it a reading. The letter A specifically is coming out for you. Person, place, or a thing, first, middle, last name. Somebody's going to pay for what they say. Okay, you're going to pay for what you say. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You're going to pay for what you say. God's saying you crazy. God's saying God's going to make you pay for something that you've done out here. Somebody's laid some nasty, stupid seeds out here, and somebody's a kook. Take your little drink there, because God's going to make you pay for what you've said. Out here, and some nonsense is going on. Somebody lost their freaking mind. Look, you could, my God, I fear the most. You could make it up if you wanted to. Mental problems, split personalities, cuckoo. Like I said, we deal with kooks, folks. We deal with kooks. You can find that in the book of Isaiah. Our help comes from Jehovah. That's right. We don't lean on the arm of the flesh. We lean on the Most High God. We lean on the Most High God. Something just started as a joke, and somebody's lost their mind out of something. That's went crazy out here. And somebody knows the truth about something. And you'd be really good if also you've been sitting here trying to wonder if you should get up and do something. Yes, you should get up and do something for truth's sake, or you're going to lose your mind. I'll never take away from a timeline. God will speak something. He'll speak the end from the beginning. And something's crazy out here on something that's going on with some kook. And God's calling them wicked. If you don't get up and do what's right out here, folks, and what you know, then I guess you're going to be in that cuckoo state of mind. as well. It's coming from the heavens, and people are going to wake up to some things that are going on out here. For those of you who get up and tell the truth about something, you will be protected. God's your shield. This goes back to being a shield. And God says that he is a shield and a buckler to his people. And so he said the other day there was a great big separation going on. So I don't know what side of something that you're going to be on in a situation where the truth is concerned, but it's definitely not a good idea to be on the wicked side, because somebody's fixing to drink a damnation of destruction and wrath from the Almighty God. So, all right, folks, this is what come out. If you can help me in any way, shape, or form, or you know information about my situation, I've got proof and documentation, and I just want to say something. Last night, somebody tried to accuse with this great big novel that they wrote. And if you're listening, I muted you from my channel. I don't have time for accusations being thrown at me through a freaking novel being written of some type of crazy stuff when I have proof and evidence to stand in the court of law. And somebody was saying something about something that I recently got on the platform, because I'm constantly talking about all this alterating of things and people using the artificial intelligence and stuff like that against me. And I've literally caught them in the act and literally have gotten up on live platform and showed my whole audience, like, look at this, what's going on. I've got it all documented. And somebody was trying to say, oh, none of that happened. And I'm just like, I don't have time for that. I just don't have time for your accusations. And, you know, the devil is the accuser of the brethren. And I have proof, folks, of some stuff. And I don't have time for your cuckoo-ness, okay? You need to go get some help, folks. And I'm dealing with somebody who thinks they're going to try to get away with the crime and trying to act crazy with me. And it's just not going to work out for you. It's just not going to work out for you. Something happened recently where I got on live and I literally showed my video inside of somebody else's information on their platform. I don't know who the person was, why my video was showing up. It was my video, and I had just got off of one of my other platforms and done a reading, and I was going to share it on my other platforms, and I happened to open it up, and when I opened it up, I was like, what in the world? My video was playing, but all the information was somebody else's YouTube platform. And this person was telling me, no, that didn't happen. And I have it on, I have 2 videos that I went live on it. And people are just sitting here playing some stupid cuckoo game. I need you people to stop. You need to go to the doctor. Because I don't play retard games. Sorry. I'm just telling you I don't have time for it. I'm dealing with murderers, cheats, liars, and thieves, and God's my shield, my buckler. And you people are going to drink from the Almighty a damnation, especially touching the people of God who really do chase hard after Him. You're being warned. Any person that wants to open and flap their mouth on my platform when I have proof and evidence, you put yourself up for your candle to go out. And touching a daughter of Elohim or anybody else you're doing that to that really is chasing hard after God and dealing with cuckoos in the earth, you are putting yourself up for a great big judgment. You have no fear of your maker, and that's your business. But I know who I am, and I know my rights, and I know what I'm dealing with. And you are setting yourself up for hell out here. And the next person opens their mouth to me on a comment and wants to write a freaking novel. I don't read your novels. I just don't. Keep it to yourself. People know information. You're sitting here watching a crime go on day in and day out on this platform. And every person just sits here. And you don't even try to pray or try to get a hold of people to help. Y'all put yourself in a really bad place. We're supposed to break yokes off of one another by taking wicked people out of the earth. It's the righteous that are supposed to take the earth, and we are going to, according to the book of Daniel. The saints will take the land, but you got to get up and have confidence in God. And a lot of people are afraid of people. You're none of God's then, because God's people are strong and courageous. We're supposed to chase the enemy 7 ways. A lot of people are in error just watching some crap go on. and I'm sick and tired of dealing with it. And so if you are watching, I have muted you off of my platform. If you get on my platform, any person, and start flapping your mouth when I have, like I said, I have evidence, you're going to put yourself up for a damnation and the judgment of God, because I'm wiping my hands off this nonsense. I will not talk to crazy people no more. This is what come out. Good luck.